Department of Justice officials now accusing the state of Texas of blocking Border Patrol agents from accessing several miles along the U.S.-Mexico border in Eagle Pass. According to official sources, Texas has restricted access now to several miles of the Rio Grande down in near Eagle Pass. State authorities late Wednesday began adding razor wire, fencing, and gates to shut off access to Shelby Park and an area under a port of entry bridge.
Justice Department wants Texas to stop blocking Border Patrol agents from accessing part of the U.S.-Mexico border. And the DOJ is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to step in. As you can see in these photos, the state seized a 47-acre public city park in Eagle Pass. This part of the border is a common spot for migrant crossings. Federal government says Border Patrol agents can no longer access or view the stretch of the border. They used it to launch their boats and process migrants who were apprehended. Today, Governor Greg Abbott argued the state has the authority to control access to any geographic location in Texas.
First, with regard to what's going on, I think you're talking about what's going on in Eagle Pass, right? Yeah. So Texas has the legal authority to control ingress and egress into any geographic location in the state of Texas. And that authority is being asserted with regard to that park in Eagle Pass, Texas, to maintain operational control of it.
Well, this morning, the governor also explained comments about the border he made on a radio show earlier this month that are getting national attention. First, here's the clip some are criticizing him for.
What can be done, like right up to the line where maybe they would come and say, Governor, you're breaking the law. We got to arrest you for trying to enforce the law at the border. Like what is the maximum amount of pressure that you as governor can implement to protect the border?
Well, we are using every tool that can be used, from building a border wall to building these border barriers to passing this law that I signed that led to another lawsuit by the Biden administration, where I signed a law making it illegal for somebody to enter Texas from another country. And they're subject to arrest and subject to deportation. And so we are deploying every tool and strategy that we possibly can. The only thing that we're not doing is we're not shooting people who come across the border because, of course, the Biden administration would charge us with murder.
Now, that last part is what sparked criticism from the Texas Democratic Party. Their chair said the governor and Texas Republicans have, quote, no morality or humanity, end quote. But today the governor addressed the comments during a press conference on the winter weather.
Listen, I was asked a question to legally distinguish between what Texas has the legal authority to do and what would be illegal to do. And I explained in detail all the different things that Texas is doing that we have the legal authority to do, and pointed out what would be illegal to do. It's that simple.
You were not making a tongue-in-cheek remark that something like the El Paso shooter could see the phone.
Absolutely not. Yeah, and I was asked to point out where the line is drawn about what would be illegal, and I pointed out something is obviously illegal. All right, thanks.
Today, a White House spokesperson said in part, quote, Governor Abbott continues his extreme political stunts that not only seek to demonize and dehumanize people, but that also make it harder and more dangerous for Border Patrol to do their jobs, end quote.
Unlawful presence in the United States will alone not be a basis for an immigration enforcement action.